Today I am going to show you an action and thriller movie titled Six Underground. There will be spoilers ahead. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy. The movie begins with a man named One, revealing his background and how he faked his death. Now he has a team called the Ghost Squad, comprised of 5 individuals who faked their deaths and are dead in the eyes of the world. His team is determined to fight against evil people who have caused pain and suffering globally. During their first mission, One's team investigates a corrupt lawyer in Italy and are now being pursued by armed men. One is frantically trying to open the lawyer's phone with the lawyer's eye he extracted. Meanwhile, 2, a spy, was shot while attempting to escape through a window, while 5, who is a doctor, tends to her injury. Amidst the chaos, 6, a highly skilled driver, showcases exceptional driving skills, causing many accidents. Despite her injury, 2 shoots at the people chasing them. As the chase escalates, 1 calls for assistance from 4, who is incredible at parkour. 4 is able to take out some of their pursuers, while 3, a skilled hitman, supports 4 in eliminating the remaining armed men. However, 6 is tragically impaled by a forklift and killed. The team is deeply saddened by the death of 6, and they give him a burial in the ocean. One strict rule of secrecy prevents his team from knowing each other's real names, and they only use numbers to identify each other. To fill the void left by 6, One announces the need for a replacement, number 7. We are introduced to Blaine, a former army sniper who served in Afghanistan. Blaine lost his friends he served with when a white van carrying explosives detonates, killing them all. He feels angry and guilty because he didn't get permission to shoot the driver of the van before he detonated the bomb. One approaches Blaine and tells him that he would have instantly given him the order to shoot the driver if he was his commanding officer. One extends an invitation for Blaine to join his team as number 7, offering him the opportunity to right the wrongs in the world. To assume a new identity, Blaine stages his death and is given a military-style burial by the government. One introduces 7 to the team and clarifies to 7 that because he is dead to the world, he must cut off all ties to his loved ones. Then he briefs the group about their next target, who is Rovak, a dictator from Turkestan who has enslaved his people. One reveals his plan against Rovak, which involves first eliminating Rovak's 4 corrupt, powerful generals. They plan to overthrow Rovak and replace him with his brother Murat, who is peaceful and is an advocate for democracy. As a kid, One was always interested in magnets. He invented micromagnets and became a billionaire. Blaine expresses curiosity about Rovak's backstory, and One then briefs them on the reason for his hatred for Rovak. In Turkestan, Rovak's tyrannical rule forced people to flee the country. One, a popular billionaire at the time, decided to do some charitable work at the refugee camp. However, Rovak used chemical weapons to kill the people in the camp who rebelled against him. Countless men, women, and children perished in the attack. One only survived because he was able to get a gas mask, and he vowed to fight against evil people like Rovak to make the world a better place. When number 2 was in the CIA, Murat fled Turkestan because he was scared of his brother, but number 2 captured him and returned him to Rovak. Rovak then locks his brother up in a secure location in Hong Kong. Now, the team must break into the location, rescue Murat, and install him as the new president. Meanwhile, Rovak orders his 4 generals to travel to Las Vegas to meet with Victor, an arms dealer. One informs the team that they will also head to Las Vegas. He emphasizes caution, as Las Vegas has extensive facial recognition systems. They must choose their disguises carefully, be subtle, and blend in with the crowd. In Las Vegas, after the generals conclude their business with the arms dealer, they indulge in a wild hotel party with some ladies, unaware of the impending danger. The Ghost Squad also arrives with number 2 and 3, disguised as tennis players. They walk to the hotel room where the generals are partying and immediately shoots one of them. They then eliminate the remaining 2 generals mercilessly. Moving to another room, they find the 4th general with a girl. They hold him at gunpoint and interrogate him on where Murat is being held. When he tells them all they want to know, he is killed. 2 and 3 eventually develop a strong emotional connection. Soon after, 3 informs 2 that he needs to go somewhere. He then heads to a hospital to visit his mother, who has amnesia. 3 tells her about the mission and his desire to eliminate bad guys to redeem himself from his troubled past. However, his mother is not pleased with him and labels him a murderer for his previous actions. In the past, 3 used to work for the mafia. During one mission, he killed a little girl's father, which caused him a lot of guilt, and led him to quit working for the mafia. Later that night, as 3 is about to leave, 1 ambushes him in his car. 1 puts a gun to 3's head, warning him not to form connections or associate with anyone outside the mission. He emphasizes that they have sacrificed everything for their mission. 3 then promises not to do it again. In Turkestan, an enraged Rovak addresses his men regarding the death of his generals. Since he needs to replace the deceased generals, he calls their next in line. However, he then throws them off a building, stating that it would be unwise to trust the people who stand the most to gain from killing the generals. Meanwhile, the team prepares to fly to Hong Kong where Murat is imprisoned. It is revealed that 1 doesn't value the concept of family, indicating that he won't come back for anyone who gets into trouble during a mission. In the next scene, Rovak travels to Hong Kong to visit his brother. He questions Murat about the attacks on his generals, but Murat claims to know nothing. Rovak warns Murat that he has instructed his men to kill Murat if anything happens to him. Then he leaves for Turkestan. 1 briefs the team on their mission. On the day of the mission, everyone takes their positions as planned. 7 as the sniper finds a nice vantage point, 4 climbs on a crane, and a disguised 5 goes inside the building where Murat is being held. She then spreads laughing gas, causing people to flee. 1 of the workers calls the police, leaving the squad with less time to extract Murat. 4 tries entering the building from the top, but he meets many guards there. He hides in a swimming pool and soon starts running out of breath. 2, 3, and 7 expertly take out a lot of the armed men. 4 finds Murat and tries to get him out. They encounter a ton of armed men, and just as they are about to be killed, 7 shoots the swimming pool glass, causing a lot of water to flood the building. 2 and 3 hold on to the chandelier while their attackers are swept away. The team manages to escape to the next building using a zip line. However, 4 can't make it out and is being chased by the armed men. He tells the team to leave him behind. 1 is inclined to follow his philosophy and leave 4 behind, but in a heartfelt moment, 7 intervenes, stating that he would never abandon his teammate. 7 steps out, positions his sniper, and saves 4 by shooting the goon. The following day, 7 and 1 argue, with 1 emphasizing that the mission matters more than individuals, but 7 is unwilling to embrace that philosophy. He tells the team his name is Blaine and that he never leaves a soldier behind. Inspired by his conviction, the team members, except 1, share their names as they form a stronger bond. Upon the team's arrival at Turkestan, 1 hacks into the state television network, just as Rovak is about to address the public. This allows Murat to take the stage and advocate for democracy, inspiring the people and igniting a revolution. The ensuing revolt and riots force Rovak to escape to his private yacht. The team reaches Rovak's yacht, taking up their positions. 2 and 3 fight off Rovak's armed men, while 1 fixes many micro-magnets at strategic locations on the yacht. With the assistance of 1's invention, he activates the magnets just in time through his mobile, causing all the armed men to stick to the walls. He keeps activating and deactivating the magnets, disorientating the bad guys and making it easy to take them out. Unfortunately, 1's phone stops working, and he loses the ability to magnetize the yacht. 4 attaches a lot of bombs to the yacht, while the team successfully figure out Rovak's location. Suddenly, a bomb accidentally goes off and the yacht begins to sink. 4, on the upper deck, is surrounded by Rovak's remaining men, with no means of escape. The team faces a difficult choice to either continue pursuing Rovak and risk losing 4, or prioritize saving 4 and abandon the mission. 1 makes an uncharacteristic decision to save 4, which leads to Rovak escaping on a small boat. Later, Rovak gets on a helicopter, but it turns out that the pilot is Murat with the Ghost Squad in tow. Rovak pleads for mercy, but Murat tells him it's too late. Instead of killing him, the team drops Rovak off in a Turkestan refugee camp, where enraged citizens attack and ultimately kill him. Following Rovak's death, 2 and 3 develop a romantic relationship, and 3 takes 2 to visit his mother, who warmly welcomes them. 4 and 5 spend their time together climbing mountains, while 1 and 7 embark on a journey to New York City. Subsequently, Murat became the new president of Turkestan. In New York, 1 sees the woman with whom he had a relationship with before the formation of the Ghost Squad. He follows her to a park where he sees his son, to whom he leaves all his assets in the event of his death. Let me know what you think about this movie in the comments below, and if you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching.